In this video, I'm going to talk about Canto updates. Recent updates in the Canto ecosystem because a lot of people are building thanks to the Canto Online Hackathon, and I'm going to cover that. Also, the price is pretty stable. If you look, for example, on the graph, you can see that the price is between something between 40 cents and 60 cents in the past couple of weeks at least. And this is going up and down, of course, with the market, but otherwise it's pretty stable. So, of course, not a financial advice, everything is educational purpose. Let's get started with some data. So, some data from Covalent. Covalent is a project which has a unified API that I also covered on my channel, and on Twitter they did some pretty nice analysis of what's going on with Canto. And especially they did a comparison with Evmos because Evmos was the dominant EVM chain on Cosmos, just like Canto was built with Cosmos SDK on Cosmos Hub. Then Evmos was built as well, and that was the dominant EVM chain because it's compatible with Ethereum. And before Canto, Evmos was the most popular. Now Canto stole the spot number 1, and it's going up. So right now you can see that Canto has 6 times more monthly transactions than Evmos in February already, and these are only growing. So there's a bunch of transactions growth, especially after Variant Fund announced their position in Canto. And right now we have this season 5 of the Canto Online Hackathon, which also makes people use Canto more for new NFT collections, DeFi protocol wallets, and everything else. So you can see the growth here for the month of February. 74% of the users. We have 68,000 people on Canto. Weekly growth as well, so it's really growing fast here, especially if you compare to the previous months like October, November, December, where not much was going on, and then we had this boom in January going into February. So growth is important, but retention is even more vital, and there's some retention that really increased from low single digits to 25-35%, which means people are staying on Canto when they start to use it, which is really cool. So this is all coming from Covalent. Now let's get started with the hackathon. Canto Public, the official profile of Canto, really that a nice summary of all the projects being built, and I wanted to cover them to also motivate the team to build the best things possible. So I'm going to go one by one through everything, starting here. Altogether, there are different, you can have submissions due to February 17th, so tomorrow is the ending date as of the time of recording of this video, and up to 300,000 Canto in prizes will be awarded. So with the current prices, that's around $150,000 to be awarded to different teams, which is pretty cool incentive to start building on Canto. So starting off with Kamigochi World, on-chain, idle game, really cool vibes, similar to Tamagotchi, I guess. So we have a game coming to Canto. The centralized options exchange platform, DeFi Options DAO, trying to spin up their own on-chain peer-to-pool options trading LP. So definitely more advanced DeFi protocols are wanted on Canto, and that's great that they're coming because this is also something that drives the usage, the transactions on the blockchain. As we have seen, for example, with Arbitrum, Optimism, and other L2s to Ethereum. Cyber Schools, unique collection of 1,337 generative ASCII skeletons to trade. So an NFT collection coming, pretty cool vibes here, pretty raw. Then Gumball protocol is coming, liquidity layer for digital goods collaborating with Xav Art for its first collection. It looks like it might be something again like SudoSwap with integrated borrowing and staking of NFTs, pretty cool stuff. So always mixing the NFTs with DeFi is great. Penny DeFi is coming. This is for a one-stop swapping and NFT swapping for the Canto ecosystem. So a better exchange, pretty cool stuff. Then we have Recipe Caps, Cosmos Endpoint Cash. So that's a node on the infrastructure side, making, I guess, everything easier when in times of the crash. ZK Cross, a fusion platform based on ZK WASM with a ZK shadow layer to support scalability, accessibility, and decentralization. This sounds like might be connecting across chains, especially with Polkadot ecosystem. Explorer 5YI, new Explorer, so that's pretty cool because the standard one is not so cool as the new one that is coming with these designs. So this is for the group 1. Now let's go to the group 2. We have actually 5 groups, which is pretty amazing. Really a lot of projects are being built. Of course, you have to assume that not everything will be built out, or not everything will be as cool as it seems on from the short descriptions, but the best thing from my perspective is that so many cool teams are building stuff and the people are actively developing Canto ecosystem, and you're feeling these vibes of like something new and cool being created. Rikiki, generative art platform. So I guess this is going into the direction of art blocks, but more for the pixel art projects, which is pretty cool. Nothing like that even on Ethereum right now, so definitely has its place, especially that Canto has these pixel vibes. Cantofornias, Canto-based NFT project with interactive and gamified risk-based mechanics. Really cool art if you go into it. Operator, natural language search for Canto, enabling users to find details about any on-chain activity without writing SQL. This is cool because this would allow different kind of analytics and especially looking for particular transactions. I'm not aware of anything like that even for non-Canto blockchains, I guess. Lead swap. This is a new DEX that is coming with more liquidity, so always cool, and a token. That's a great stuff. Hero Souls, building a protocol for next-gen blockchain games, enabling users to mint the soul of their gaming character as an NFT with code threads that transcend game boundaries. Pretty cool stuff. And then we have Lucanto Fi, no loss savings games and price protocol for the Canto ecosystem. Build Plus, DAO task and bounty platform that empowers to hire talent by collateralizing and fractionalizing contract secured revenue NFTs. So hiring through NFTs sounds pretty cool. And then we have Cantoverse by TCO, an interactive NFT marketplace where artists can list and collectors can buy directly from a 3D gallery. So pretty cool stuff. It's actually similar to crypto voxels, if you know, on Ethereum, where you can actually go through the gallery and also buy and display your art. Pretty cool stuff. And that's the end of group number 2. So let's go to group number 3. Scion by CantoBots, Perp Futures DEX, so another DEX that will be coming with NFT PFP that can be staked to earn platform fees. Again, all DeFi projects are great, the more the better. Road to Cantofornia, Oregon Trail style game in which players mint NFT wagons. Gaming is also great. If you can mix also gaming with DeFi, that's gonna be huge. And we have here really cool pixel art as well. So I generally like this Canto pixel vibes. Canto Index, asset management protocol that enables users to invest with ease and let funders manage to do heavy lifting. The platform allows for the creation of custom fund baskets with support for Canto assets. So I guess this will be cross-chain with a bunch of different social metrics for how your assets are performing. Pretty cool stuff. DateFi, AI-based Tinder-like app where Canto public NFTs can match, converse, go on days, and make memories with other NFTs. I don't know how it will work, but sounds intriguing. Vision by Canto Eyes aims to deliver a new resource for live contract data for Canto collectors seeking new mint alpha. So I guess this will be the list of new NFT collections that are coming and maybe some other stuff as well. Nifty Museum is building NFT Tycoon, a game and NFT project dev simulator. Pretty cool stuff. Nexus Oracles is launching decentralized price data feeds on Canto, enabling dApps and users to query pairs. So I guess this is a little bit like Chainlink, but working on Canto. 0x Phone Booth is an on-chain game where players engage via CLI, and the team aims to encourage the community to add more nodes to the Canto. So gamifying infrastructure plays sounds really great. And this is the end of group number 3. Let's go to group number 4 out of 5. Warped, on-chain MMO RTS, so inspired by retro games like Civilization. Again, this is cool move. I think like you should have all the pixel games on Canto. because the Canto should be the pixel blockchain, and that should be really the how you meme Canto into the top 100 coins, basically the pixel blockchain Canto. Then Canto by Artlink Network is a marketplace where Canto NFT owners can buy exclusive token gated products. So I guess that's bringing e-commerce and connecting them with NFTs on Canto. Pretty cool stuff. Always needed for any kind of NFT merch and stuff like that. Cantopia, building the app store for Canto, a platform for developing, hosting, forking, and composing front-end components for Canto contracts. So like Lego for Canto contracts sounds really great. I guess this is an open Zeppelin version for Canto, but easier. Cyberspace CPU aims to be a thrilling skill-based metaverse puzzle game. The game offers a 3D interactive experience that is inspired by Age of Rust and features early Canto history and culture. Really cool stuff, looks great. Wonder if it's going to be how on-chain it will be. Valo, new type of DAO utilizing the decentralized internet native organization framework to instrumentalize fungibility and facilitate access to fully trusted and explainable collective efforts. This one is, I don't know what it does just from the description, but it seems like it might be fractionalizing some assets. That would be my guess. So like fractionalizing NFTs and maybe access to other stuff, and also helping with voting and membership as well. Canto Mood Rings, a collection of 333 artworks, really cool stuff as well. Then NFTs to me, free multi-chain user-friendly platform to create, deploy, and manage your NFTs across chains, so that's really cool stuff. Canto Legends, fully on-chain and round-based PvP game with an NFT marketplace. More games, more fun, definitely for it. And that's the end of round 4. And the final group number 5, we have Chandra Station, Cosmos Node Automation. So automated Canto node deployment written in Bash, so anyone can run it with 3 simple clicks. That will definitely help the infrastructure, so that's super cool. Canto Scan, aiming to bring Etherscan to Canto, basically the version. So this is really cool stuff, because if you're familiar with Etherscan, you should be able to use that as well. DCA Cash, non-custodial way to securely dollar cost average into crypto assets, so a protocol for DeFi, for easily buying tokens over time. Then we have Friendly Faces team, building NFT verification Discord bot. If you remember, most of Discords on, for example, Ethereum has some kind of a bot that verifies your possessions, and this should come also to Canto. Rime Finance, decentralized perp exchange that aims to provide a secure and transparent platform for trading digital assets. More exchanges, more fun, definitely for it. Season Footy, back with new games and brand new leisure category. The team is working to enable Canto assets for wagers on chess matches, tournaments, in addition to other popular games like checkers. And 2048. So this is basically it. You can also apply yourself. I guess even more team are building right now, so this is really crazy. I really like what Canto is building. You can see this pixel vibes here. I really like that it might be the experimental chain. The way I start to think about Canto is like it's basically Kusama to Polkadot, but Canto is this. What Canto is to Ethereum might be really Kusama to Polkadot. So we have this kind of experimental chain, which is both experimental to Ethereum, because many things that are being done on Ethereum, well, Ethereum is too big to really do innovative stuff right now, like would change everything, because so many people are invested into the project that might be really difficult. But with Canto, everything is possible, and it might be this experimental chain for DeFi and different kind of game applications and so on before you deploy them on Ethereum if they work here. So that's why I really like Canto, really following what they are building, especially that the structure is decentralized, but there's enough of developers interested in building, and that's the most important stuff. You don't really have that many blockchains that have so a great community of builders, and I think that's the most important stuff here. So if you liked it, if you want to have more Canto knowledge, Canto news in the future, subscribe to my channel. I cover a lot of Canto, of course, but NFTs, DeFi protocols, and a lot of other crypto news as well. So see you in the next video.